What's going on, everyone? Guess what? Your eyes don't deceive you. It is Wednesday, I know, and you got us lovely people right in front of you. We are missing two of our compadres. Miss Romanoff, Meg, she is out on a secret mission for S.H.I.E.L.D. And then, of course, Germani is out at the farm. So it's just us for today, and we're here today to tell you about our predictions for the Pro August games for Stadia Pro, because I don't know, last time we got screwed and they did the announcement before we could do our episode. So I figured let's get ahead of the announcement and just do it now. So without further ado, Eddie, I'm going to start with you. What are your predictions for the August Stadia Pro games?
I'm going to start with an very easy one. And I'm thankfully that I'm the first one to be speaking, which is going to be Serious Sam. Yes, Serious Sam is going to be one of the pro games.
Cheater.
The other three, yes, we're continue the trend of 4 pro games. I will say we don't know because they haven't been released on Stadia yet. So it's going to be brand new titles that we never heard about that we will see announced either tomorrow or Tuesday. But I'm more towards Tuesday.
Fair enough. So you're copping out and taking 3 unannounced titles. Is that what you're going with?
That's it. But at least I'm giving
trying to run the board. Come on, man.
the very exclusive title first.
All right, fair enough. So when you say unannounced, so like Stadia has not even talked about these before. Okay, fair enough. All right.
Maybe stuff that people may found on the rating boards.
And yeah, I would count that as unannounced since Stadia or the publisher hasn't come out and said that it is coming to the platform. So that's okay. I'll go with that. Chase, I believe. No, MM. I'm sorry. You're next. What do you got?
Well, I'm going to rip off my good brother Eddie. I'm going to go with Serious Sam.
Yes.
I'm also going to go with some games that are going to come off the ESRB board. I don't know if this is an ESRB board game, but it just lost me. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I'll say 2. I'll say 2 additional games off the ESRB board. Oh, Borderlands. Okay. It's either going to be the Handsome Jack Collection or Borderlands 2. I think it was that was recently on there. I think that's going to be one, and then then there's going to be another one. I forgot. It totally slipped my mind. So one unannounced. Borderlands 2, Serious Sam, and the 4th one is going to be controversial. I truly believe in my heart of hearts that the 4th one is going to be Baldur's Gate 3, even though it's early access, right? That Baldur's Gate 3 is coming out in August, right? It was slated for August. Am I right?
Yeah.
And I think the reason why I say that is because I believe that when it hits Steam, it's going to probably be like $39.99 or something like, or $29.99. And I think pro members are going to get it for free, even though it's early access. So I think that's going to be their 4th one. It might be a little controversial, but Baldur's Gate is a big game, so who cares?
August 1st,
What'd you say?
August 1st?
Well, I don't know. It might be because haven't they had pro games like August 15th too? They've had some in the middle of the month. Right? No.
Well, to be fair, we will have, right, Brian?
Yep, we will. So we're getting Rock of Ages 3 in the middle of the month this month.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Which is kind of
There you go.
it's kind of odd placement for that, but we can save that talk for either the end or for Friday. But Chase, so to recap, MM, you went Serious Sam 4, Borderlands 2, or the Handsome Jack Collection, an unannounced game, and Baldur's Gate 3 early access.
Yep.
All right, perfect. Chase?
I'm going to go 4 as well.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 amazing gentlemen here took 2 of them already, so I'll go ahead and start with those.
Yep.
Serious Sam, I do believe, is a pro game. I think they've paid that one down and helped develop it, so I think that would make sense. I also am going to say that Baldur's Gate 3 will be part of pro, and that will be for early access. I think there's been signs on that one, but it is speculation, but I do think that that's likely. The other 2, I'm actually going to be definitive. I'm not gonna use the old switcheroo here that these 2 tried to do. I'm going to go with.
I laid the foundation for that. I'm sorry.
You
I did that months ago.
That is your fault. I'm going to be a bit more definitive though. I think we get Gunsport as the 3rd, and I also think the 4th will be Kona. So I'm going to go with those as the 4 picks.
Those are good.
I like it. So just to round it all off, I'm going to go with Serious Sam 4 as well. So that's, all 4 of us going with that, and that makes sense to me personally because we're this close to August. We've had the Devolver Direct, we had the Stadia Connect, and we still haven't heard anything more than just August. So I think they're just saving it up for their big August Pro announcement, which I guess makes sense. Otherwise, or elsewhere, I'm gonna have to steal one of Chase's too. Gunsport, we've heard that game a long time ago, and that game was not going to happen until Google's money stepped in and helped it out. So I think without a doubt that will be a pro game, no doubt. The third game, because I'm gonna go with 4 as well. I want to say unannounced, but I will guess an unannounced game here. I'm going to go with. No, this doesn't count. It's not unannounced. Let's go with Uno. I don't know if you guys have heard about Uno today. I'm going really off the reservation for that one because I'm saving my better one for 4th. Uno, if you were unaware, was officially announced through the Ubisoft, what is it called? Earnings call today. And I believe Duncan over at Cloudy with a Chance of Games found that out first, and he broke that news. So Uno, great game. It's going to be a budget title anyway, so I could see it obviously being a pretty easy game for Uno. The thing is... now I want to back away because it's an Ubisoft game, but I'm going to keep it, whatever. And my last...
Yes,
as soon
I agree with that.
Yeah, as soon as I said, I was like, crap, it's an Ubisoft game. That's not going to happen.
Eddie's like, are you sure? Walk away now.
I'm going to walk away.
Let's go.
Let's back up. I'm sorry, I'm going to steal Kona too. Because I was looking at the list, I was like, Kona looks like, that just seems like a game that would be on there too. Because it's on Game Pass, so a lot of the games have that same... They show up in both places, so we're going to go with Kona. Yeah, I want to go with Uno, but Ubisoft. Keep forgetting. And the last one, we have gotten an announcement for it, and this is absolutely wishful thinking, is Celeste. That's another game. It's on Game Pass. It's been free through the Epic Game Store, so it's not like it's not been done before, and I don't want to pay for it again, even though I will gladly pay for it again because it's that good of a game. So I'm going to go with Celeste. So... Good job. You guys that picked Baldur's Gate 3, do you assume that's going to be the 1st of August?
Baldur's Gate 2.
Who said Baldur's Gate 2?
Oh my god, no. My bad. I confused it with Borderlands.
Oh, no.
Baldur's Gate, Borderlands,
yeah.
Whatever. I'm out.
He's like, shut it down.
So you guys that picked Baldur's Gate 3, Baldur's Gate, not Borderlands. Do you see that being on the 1st of August, or do you think that'll be a midway through August, maybe end of August kind of thing? Because August 1st is a Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good question. Yeah. I think they may. So you made a good point about Rock of Ages. Yeah, I think that one's more of a middle of the month. I don't know that that's one that they're just going to outright. Maybe they will. Maybe they will try to actually get some hype behind it. Maybe they'll hype it up and say you are getting this, but you're getting it on this date, which I think would be fine. I don't see that there's any problem with that. But I really think if they are smart, that is a excellent way to get people over on this platform. If you tell them all they got to do is spend that $10 entry point to come over and play the game, in 3 months they'll have paid the price of it. Like MM said, if it's a $30 entry, they will have paid for it. But someone that's like, I'm not going to spend 30 when I can spend 10, they'll go that route.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's free. Yeah. So
yeah.
MM, what's your take on that? Because you also picked Baldur's Gate, right?
Well, I didn't want to cut Chase off because Chase he had a great point. Were you finished, Chase? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, man. I just said middle of the month would be the best bet, I think, on that one.
Yeah, I think it's here. You get more people on because it's free for the first month. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to compete with Game Pass, where Game Pass is like day and date. Additional with their service, you get access to their games, their Xbox One games drop day and date. And what Google is doing is they don't have first party studios, so the day and date stuff has to be second party stuff. So I don't think it's not so bad that PUBG, Rock of Ages, Orcs Must Die, and Serious Sam 4, drop day and date on the service. I mean, if you bump that up against what dropped day and date the last 4 months for Xbox, you know what I'm saying? So it's not a bad deal. So I think, they're gonna do it. I think that it's gonna be $30 maybe on Steam, maybe 30 or 40 at max on Steam. And then that's gonna be their argument. Like, if you want to play this game, with just the price of the subscription, come here and it's gonna run great.
So a follow-up question. Will they allow non-pro users to play Baldur's Gate at the Steam price? Or do you think it's going to lock behind Pro? Absolutely.
Oh, that's a good question.
I think there's going to be a price. It's because like Crata, I think it'll be.
Yeah,
like
that's
Crata.
fair. Okay.
Yeah, I think it'll be like Crata.
There you go.
Yeah, I can go with that because they're not gonna. Larian's not going to be. They're not going to just say, well, maybe they will. It all depends on the financials. Like again, some of these things, it all comes down to how much money was paid.
Right.
But if it wasn't something where it was like astronomical, they may say to Google, hey, fine, we're going to cut this deal for Pro because you're giving us this amount of capital, but we still want our game on your store for $25 or $30 if there's someone that wants to buy it for that price.
Just buy it flat out. Absolutely.
Perfect. Any thoughts on that, Eddie, or do you agree?
Oh, I agree. You guys are really, really on point on this.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to say pass because it's Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate.
No, I spent all my past cards.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to respawn those. But any last August predictions before we wrap this little mini episode up?
Any other August predictions?
I
do have a prediction, but it's not August. Go ahead, MM.
I thought it was peculiar because shout out to Stadia Cast. They got that letter, and the way it was worded to me was peculiar. So I think I think they were happy with the positive reception that they got that surprised me and Chase and maybe some other people. But I think they realized too that they probably missed an opportunity not to ruffle the feathers of some of their more faithful, some of the more grassroots people. So I think it was worded that way because they realized they may have done that. And I think in August, you might hear rumblings of, hey, don't fret. We got another big show coming soon, and this one might not disappoint. I think you might hear something like that. But that's just me.
So we get a Connect announcement in August is your prediction?
Yeah, I think we're going to get a Connect or a hint towards one, hints towards something.
Wow, that soon. Holy, can I say something to that real quick, and then I'll give you. You know what? Let me save that prediction for the TSI show because it has nothing to do. You asked August. Let's not. I don't want to go too far ahead.
Okay.
Let me just tackle what MM said. If they do that, that's almost them admitting that maybe they didn't hit the stride that they thought that they were supposed to. I feel like I have to be quite candid with you, with all three of you. I can't imagine internally that they didn't go back and look at, because again, a day removed from the Connect, like the day of, there was a lot of positivity. I don't want to knock it. You guys were all right about that, guys and gals. But the next day, it actually started to tilt and it went the other direction. So I don't think this Connect landed the way that maybe they thought it would have. And I definitely think they may have realized, at least I hope they did. Again, my hope is that they realized they were in an auditorium with mid-core and hardcore gamers trying to push a casual player's message. And that wasn't the right place to do that. So I'm curious to see what that's going to look like for them going forward. And I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to definitely be optimistic. But to MM's point, that is really going to be interesting because if they go that far ahead, that's almost an admission. It really is. And that's curious. Very curious.
Eddie, do you think we get a Connect announcement in August?
No, but we get blog posts announcing YouTube features is coming, maybe in September or maybe by the end of the month.
Oh, Jesus. You know what? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Let me throw this out here on the table. What if Dead by Daylight is a pro game for August? And that's what they said.
No, they said it's coming in September.
They did.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you for clarifying.
Although I could see that being a
previous statement.
I could see that being a September pro game for that exact reason.
Because it would highlight the features.
Exactly.
That's what I was thinking about. That's why I was thinking that tonight. Sorry, I spoke too soon.
Oh, you're fine. No, I think that'll be pretty good here for a stopping point. Again, we'll be back on Friday at a different time this week because, some people have to work Friday night, unfortunately. So we'll be here at 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It'll probably just be about 90 minutes. We won't probably do an after show because, again, it'll be a time-sensitive thing. So in the meantime, I want to thank you guys for your support on this channel as well as this entire podcast. I want to thank Chase, MM, and Eddie for hanging out with me today and giving you some August pro game predictions because I want to get ahead of Stadia this time instead of them just kind of, here you go, here are some pro games, and be like, you couldn't wait like 2 days so we could predict whatever. It's cool, fine, it is whatever it is. But again, I want to thank you guys, and we'll catch you down the road. Thank you.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.